Students, I'm going to go over the Unit 1 review sheet, numbers 1 through 10. Division of fractions can be handled by multiplying times the reciprocal. So I will have 1/4 times 9 over 5, which gives me 9 over 20, or 9/20. That is answer choice D. In the second example, we have 9/10 divided by 4/5. That can be rewritten as 9/10 times the reciprocal of 4/5, which is 5/4. I can cross-reduce this problem to make it a lot simpler by dividing 5 into itself and 5 into 10. 5 goes into itself one time, 5 goes into 10 two times. This gives us 9/8, and 8 will divide into 9 one time, with 1 left over, back over 8. And that is answer choice C. The next problem is a word problem. It says Janet bought 4 1/4 pounds of ground beef to make hamburgers for a party. She uses 1/4 pound for each burger. She wants to calculate how many burgers she can make. Give the number of hamburgers she can make and explain how you find the answer. Then calculate the amount of additional ground beef she needs to make another 10 hamburgers and explain how you found the answer. This is a division problem because the key word is she wants to make, or wants to calculate how many burgers she can make. Give the number of hamburgers she can make and explain how you found the answer. So the first thing I want to do is change my mixed number to an improper fraction by multiplying 4 times 4 and adding 1. That gives me 17/4. If I divide 17/4 by 1/4, I get 17/4 times 4 over 1 because I'm multiplying times the reciprocal. If I cross-reduce both of my 4's in my problem, they both divide out to be 1. 4 into itself is 1, and 4 into itself again is 1, and that gives me 17 hamburgers. So Janice can basically make 17 hamburgers. If I use a mathematical model, I can represent the 4 1/2 with the top green boxes. Students, it takes 2 1/4 pounds to equal a half, so I really would only be using 4 1/4 pounds by making 17 hamburgers. And I could represent the 1/4 hamburgers apiece with the bottom boxes. And if you count all of the boxes, you will count 17 1/4 boxes, which makes mathematical sense. If we estimated that there were 5 pounds of hamburger meat, it would be exactly 20, so it makes sense. I could use the same concept of using whole boxes and half boxes with 1/4 boxes to figure out how much additional ground beef she needs to make another 10 hamburgers and explain how you found the answer. Well, if I just simply count each 1/4 boxes for 2 1/2 pounds, or actually it will come out to be 2 1/2 pounds. If I just count the boxes, I would actually have 10 hamburgers because it's 1/4 apiece for each hamburger. If I multiply 1/4 times 10, I get 10 over 4. That can be made into a mixed number, 2 2/4. And 2 2/4 can be reduced to 2 1/2. So that makes 2 1/2 pounds. Students, I'm going to do a separate video for numbers 5 through 10. So this will be the last one for these, for the first 5 questions. This question says, Raina has 2 2/3 pounds of lunch meat. She wants to make foot-long sandwiches with 2/3 pounds of lunch meat on each sandwich. Keyword being each with this. To figure out how many sandwiches she can make, Raina draws the following model. Raina concludes that she can make 4 sandwiches. Is Raina correct? Is Raina's solution correct? Explain why or why not in the space provided. Include an equation in your explanation. The first thing I need to pay attention to is this mixed number 2 2/3 would need to be divided by 2/3 based on the fact that we have the word each in, which lets us know that this is a division problem. So 2 2/3 as an improper fraction is 8/3 being divided by 2/3. 8/3 times the reciprocal of 2/3 is 8/2, and that can be simplified to be 4. 2 2/3 divided by 2/3 again equals 4 hamburgers. Sandwiches.